Now pitching for the Americans, number 17, J.D. Bartlett.
As we have a pinch hitter to lead it off, Matt Olson.
And what a great guy to be able to turn to off the bench, huh?
Aye. The 0-1. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
That one a little bit high. Ball 1.
Well, you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if she will.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Ronald Acuna Jr. looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Outside, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2-1 now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That is the inning. And the NL is down in order. Can't cut into an 8-6 deficit.
You're out. Out. Out.
Hitting to the National League.
Out. 3. 3. 3. You're out. 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 You're out.
Well, most of the fans come to watch this All-Star game to see the talent that's just oozing from dugout to dugout. But for the players, it adds to the experience and the memory of being here. Nice job by the American League to win this All-Star game.
For Minnesota, number 17, Jay-Z Bartlett.
Bottom 9.
Leading off
And
for the
stepping
Rays,
in for the
the
Rays,
left fielder,
Will
number
Benson.
30, Will Benson.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Wallner on his way over. One away.
Up next for the Rays, the designated hitter, number 5.
Here's Ramon Laureano. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out.
Really good cutter that she's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Bartlett, a former All-Star. She features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a cutter, and she works in a changeup. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses. 2-2. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. On the ground, right side. Clemens takes it to the bag, down to the last out for the Rays.
Number 2, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Luis Arraez stands in. He's been a great free agent sign. Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
Two down, nobody on. And that one wrapped foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
They're down to their final strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hit to second, and this should do it. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins even this series up at a game apiece.
She went out there and delivered some shutdown relief for him, Boog. Really seemed like she had her best stuff today, and that helped him secure the win.
We go to the ninth, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. In the air, right side. Wallner gets under it. One away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Young
Ball
in
back
now.
down.
Takes ball one off the plate. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Tyler Stevenson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's the automatic. The 3-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Slams off the bottom of the wall. Buxton returns it to the infield as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Making a move at second base, the pinch runner for the Rangers, Adrian Santana. They want his wheels out there after the one-out double. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The Twins trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. That one finds the zone. That is strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
So they're down to their final out. Here's Jock Peterson trying to deliver as the hero. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. So the tying run at second. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Jock Peterson bops one out. And they jump in front in the ninth. It's 5-4. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
no doubt in my mind. Just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Daisy Bartlett out of the game, and she leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Cody Lorison.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Out. 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 You're out.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 70,
Two outs, bases full. Here's Josh Young. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's
Ball, that's off the
outside.
plate.
Ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a player by how they handle these pressure situations.
The 1-0. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Fought off foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. So they're all loaded up. Rips one to right. Base hit. One run is in. Now a second crosses the plate. The relay throw. Save. It's 3-1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now, Tyler Stevenson, 1 for 3. Just
No, that's
missed.
low.
And on second, 2 down. That one fouled off, 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering misses down and away. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Struck him out swinging. They limit the damage here, so they get 3 and jump ahead late. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 3 and the Twins 1.
3 out.
Back at Target Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. Jock Peterson stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. Bartlett, a former All-Star. She features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a cutter, and she works in a changeup. The 0-2 goes down swinging for the strikeout, and a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Hellman,
Ball,
the
that's
next to
out.
hit, takes ball 1. There's a strike. Hellman wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. That's to third, and that's just foul. Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Carlos Cortez. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Carver stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Two of the game's best rookies matching up right here, and you've watched these two all season long, but to see them go head to head, so fun. Hopefully we'll be watching this for many years to come.
The 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Daisy Bartlett departs. 2-run ball game as she heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher now, Cody Funderburk.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Bartlett couldn't hang on to the lead and gets tagged with the blown save.
I don't want to be unkind, Boog, so I'll just say she could have done a lot better in this one. She's got to clean up her performance going forward, or they'll have more frustrating losses like this.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 70, Portland.
First and second, 2 outs. Wyatt Langford getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a player by how they handle these pressure situations.
Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. And fouled off. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
She competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
You're out. Out. 3.
Back in Minnesota. We go to the 9th. Here's Josh Young. The
Off the
changeup
plate, ball
missing.
one.
And that is ball one. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Check swing, went around, and it's 1-2. Out to short, Kim. Fires over to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Tyler Stevenson now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Ball one.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Peterson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That misses, and it's 1-1.
She's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ground ball could be 2. Martin over to second. The double play ends it right here. Barton registered a bunch of outs and didn't allow any runs.
Managers dream of having a reliever who pitched like she did in this one. Came out of the pen ready to go, and she really locked down this lineup to help secure the W.
We go to the ninth. So stepping in for Boston, Mickey Gasper. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Fastball is outside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Takes it in for the out. Now it's Marcus Semien. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-2 now. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Twins trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Line drive, that's a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one outside.
Nope, that's outside.
Ball one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the move. Lifted in the air right center field. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first.
Up next to the right fielder for the Cubs, Josh Lowe.
So they're down to their final out. And stepping in for Boston, Josh Lowe. 0 for 3 in this one. One strike away.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Bartlett pitched a clean inning for the save.
Good work out of the bullpen in the wind, Boog. She really handled her business against this lineup. You'll take that kind of performance just about every time.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 17,
All set to start the ninth in this one. So stepping in for Boston, Marcus Semien. Outside with
ball.
a breaking ball. Next pitch
Oh,
off
that's
the
outside.
plate. And the count is 2-0. That clips the corner.
Really good cutter that she's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Late swing, fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, right field. Rodriguez settles underneath it. 1 up, 1 down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Rafaela, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And he swings through that one.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's going to be Mickey Gasper.
No, that missed.
Two down, nobody on. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins have won 4 in a row. Barton didn't allow any runs and got the save.
That was a really strong performance out of the bullpen, Boo. She came right after those hitters and just shut them down. And that helped her team get the win. Nice job.
Bartlett.
Back here in New York, bottom of the ninth, Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Bellinger.
The Yankees looking to rally.
Oh, that pitch is out.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Bartlett, a former All-Star. She features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a cutter, and she works in a changeup. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. That
Ball
one
three.
misses. Ball 3. Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
She's desperately looking for that swing and miss. She's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him looking for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for her on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Austin Wells, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. The Twins trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. In the air, right field. Wallner has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose.
So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. 1 for 3. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's a 1-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Ball, that's in.
Man at first, one away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
The center fielder,
Lars Nootbaar now at the plate. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. In the air to left center, Jenkins on the move. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins take game 1 of the series on the road. Bartlett pitched a clean inning for the save.
Good work out of the bullpen in the wind, Boog. She really handled her business against this lineup. You'll take that kind of performance just about every time.
Daisy Bartlett.
Back for more from the Bronx. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. This one in the air center field. Rodriguez under it. And there's one away. The Yankees looking to rally.
Number 13, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That misses, and that's ball one. Foul ball. Bartlett, a former All-Star. She features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a cutter, and she works in a changeup. Swings through that one for strike two.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a ground ball. Nice grab. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out.
up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So last chance for the Yankees. Next to hit, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3.
Yep, that ball went out.
Two down, nobody on.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Tap foul at the plate. Bartlett is just one strike away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Got him, and that's the ball game. Bartlett didn't allow any runs and got the save.
She came out of the bullpen and went right to work, Boo. You could see the focus and concentration while she was pitching. She did her part to help the team get the W.